The Oboz Women's Wind River 2 BDry boots are the perfect balance of support and weight for long days on the trail. So in the midsole and outsole, you've got a lot of support and traction. In the upper, it's very durable, but it's also pretty lightweight. So we'll go through all the features and talk about what makes this shoe so special. In the upper of the shoe, you've got mostly durable and waterproof nubuck leather. It's very durable here, and you've got overlays that give more durability in those places that you need it. So all around the boot here. And then right above your foot, you've got very high tenacity textile. So synthetic material that makes it a little bit lighter weight, even gives a little bit of breathability, but that's also waterproof. So this whole boot is Oboz BDry waterproofing. You've got waterproof protection all around. You've got a gusseted tongue here, so that waterproof protection comes most of the way up to the top of the boot. So you're protected there from stream crossings, rain, that sort of thing. And you've got some metal eyelets and fabric eyelets. So 2 fabric eyelets or 3 fabric eyelets at the bottom, and then moving up the shoe, you've got metal hardware there for more durability. Something that I really like about one of these eyelets is you've got the B-Fit lacing system here, which basically is a piece of webbing that wraps over the top of your foot, and you can really cinch that down. So it's in that key area that pushes the heel, in your heel, into the heel of the shoe. So you've got a really nice lacing system here. You can pull down on those laces. It's a wide strap, so it's not going to irritate your foot at all, and it really works. It really pushes your heel into the heel of the shoe. And along with that, you've got a really nice durable heel counter in the back. So as you wear this shoe and you break it in and some of those materials become a little bit more flexible, this heel counter in the back is going to stay very durable and very strong. So that's not going to wear out. It's going to keep your heel right into the back of the shoe. So those two kind of working in tandem is going to really cut down on blisters, is going to give you a really great fit back there in your heel. And then up here in the toe, you have a really great toe cap. It's durable, it's rubber, and it's going to protect your feet, your toes from rocks, and it's also going to give more durability to the shoe. The height of this shoe definitely gives you a lot of ankle support. It's not as high as your typical, hardcore backpacking boot. So under the heavy weight of the pack, this is going to give you some support. But again, it's a little bit lower. It gives a little bit more freedom of movement. So I'd say under a really heavy backpack, you may want to have like a taller shoe if you want more ankle support. But this is just going to give a lot of support for long days on the trail, long day hikes if you are wearing a pack, and that sort of thing. Going down to the insole, you've got Oboz B-Fit insole. And what's so special about this and what sets it apart from some other brands and some other factory insoles that they put in there, you've got a really supportive arch. It's actually a pretty stiff material, and also a supportive heel. So you've got stiffer materials in the back, you've got a lot of shaping on this insole, and this avoids the need to buy an aftermarket insole to put in your shoes. With those aftermarket insoles, you've got to cut them and make them the right shape for the shoe, but these are fit specifically for the shoe, so you don't have to cut them or fit them. They're fit perfectly there. And then on the bottom, you've got some EVA foam that gives you cushioning. So you got that in your heel and up there in your toe, and that just makes it really comfortable, along with some wicking materials in there. So this being a waterproof shoe, you've got some perforations here in the front, so that's going to help you wick away sweat. And then just the material that's on the top is really nice and comfortable. There are a couple different materials in the midsole that make it both comfortable, cushiony, and very supportive. There's a dual density EVA foam in there, and that EVA foam is going to last a long time. It's going to provide the cushioning that you need to make it comfortable, but it's not going to break down very fast. So that's really nice. And that EVA foam has a lot of weight savings. So while it does give you a lot of support, it's lightweight and it lightens up the shoe a little bit. You've also got a nylon shank in the shoe to provide a lot of support. So support from stone bruising and that sort of thing. It's going to protect your foot really well. It gives the shoe some stiffness. So this isn't a super flexible shoe right out of the box. It's going to take some break-in in order for it to be a little bit more flexible. So, definitely don't take it out for a long day on the first trip. Definitely break this shoe in a little bit before, going out on a longer trip. But I always talk about the weight savings and the durability and the support here. So this shoe does definitely have a mixture of lightweight and support. You definitely have a lot of support here in the midsole, and then going to the outsole, these lugs are perfect for different types of terrain. So you've got some sticky rubber here. It's definitely going to work in wet conditions, dry conditions, slabby conditions. So just moving up from the bottom, you've got different directional lugs. This is going to provide a lot of traction again. Self-cleaning lugs, and the lugs even come up a little bit into the midsole. They almost wrap around the shoe a little bit. So, when your foot is in different positions on the trail, you're gonna have that traction and that support in all directions. The fit and feel of these shoes is really great. True to a lot of other Oboz shoes, you've got a little bit more room in the toe box for your toes to splay. I prefer shoes that are a little wider in the toe. They're just more comfortable for me, and these shoes fit really great. With all of the different features here, you've got the B-Fit lacing system that's going to provide a great fit, the B-Fit insole. You've got the BDry waterproof protection, so there's lots of attentions to detail here. That's going to make this a great shoe for day hikes. If you've got a pack on and maybe you're packing a little bit lighter, it could be great for backpacking trips, multi-day trips, and that kind of thing. They do take a little bit of a break in time, but once you've got that dialed in, these would be great for your next adventure. They're the women's Oboz Wind River 2 BDry boots.